What's up, everybody? This is Karen and Ray, so it's known as the Obsessed Compulsive Gamer of the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live with Metal Gear Solid Delta, game I wanted to play for ages. Okay, finally I'm live. Oh, hey, Ray, it's good to see you. Hey, hey, hey! Let me share my post to the Discord, and I'll get into this. Ha ha ha. Uh, alright. I'm so ready. Yeah. Hey, that's cool. They actually tell you what you get for saying each one that you like. I'm doing new style. Just gonna do it on normal first time. First playthrough is just gonna be me trying to get 100% complete. Get all the Keratons, get all the animals, all the weapons. You know, watch all the story cutscenes, do all the optional radio conversations, and then I'll go for Extreme or European Extreme later. You know what I'm saying? Because they've changed the whole balance. They've actually changed a lot in the gameplay. So if I jump into European Extreme, even though I've technically beaten Metal Gear Solid 3 on European Extreme, I'm going to get my ass handed to me because it feels different.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two. east and west. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
And I specifically showed Sammy none of the story, but I showed her the opening cutscene and then parts of the Virtuous mission so she could get a taste of what the old game looked like. "5:30 a.m., August 24th.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mess.
What's up?
Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Yeah. I love you. Hi. Ah, well, it's perfect timing then.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10
Which-
seconds to drop off.
Fun
Stand
fact.
by.
The world's first Halo jump actually did occur in 1964. Halo means high altitude, low oxygen.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news.
Ah,
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue. but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Metal Gear.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
Yeah.
Security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1960, President Kennedy received word that the all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. No strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Gonna take my snake all over those Virgin Cliffs.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate.
Oh, you can actually look around in the first-person perspective now.
Safety of Sokolov and bring it back to the west.
That's awesome. Yeah.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the
Before it would
recovery
just show you the eye goggles, you can actually look around now with it. That's cool.
Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon.
Yeah, it is.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating.
Now, Sammy does not know anything about this story outside of the introduction. So don't spoil anything for her. I gave her the basic setup to understand where this fits in the series. Other than that, I have not told her shit. I was very careful about that. I want her to be able to experience it for the first time. None. This game has a fucking amazing story, Sammy. You don't want this game's story spoiled for you. Seriously, this game's story fucking rules. Snape? Snape? Snape!
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant.
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree.
Yeah, there's just
stand
a
in front
lot.
of
There's a
tree
lot of shit
covered
in it.
ivy
A lot
and
of stuff
press
that
the
needs to be
action
gone over.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Oh, it looks really good. And we... Yeah. Oh, we have photo mode. And have so much fun with that. That's great. Oh, man, they made it a lot simpler to load your saves. Oh, my God, that's so much better. Holy shit. Now, when I fuck up on Extreme, I don't have to stop, go back to the title screen, let the intro play, load up the game. I can literally just go and immediately load up my last save. Thank fuck. I need to set on cutscene subtitles. I always play games with subtitles. I'm going to be reloading saves a lot. So having to quit out to the title screen, start up every fucking time gets old. And they have actually a lot more quality of life features, too. Show headgear during cutscenes. That's really cool. Yeah, you can add filters to make it look like the original game more and other filters and stuff like that. I like that a lot. I always like customizing this. They've added a lot more options than the original game, let me tell you that. Ooh, you can make custom button layouts and swap between them. That's sick. I need to speed up the camera a little bit. Yeah, exactly. And the fact people were saying that this didn't make any changes at all, calling this a remaster, just fucking bullshit. Right? Oh my god, that is the thing that took me the longest to get used to in the older Metal Gear games. Was having to either be full prone or fucking walking. There was no in between. You're either flat on the ground or up. You know, in most games you play stealth, you crouch. And they changed the HUD. It actually looks really good. They added the health meter and the camo index all to one place there at the bottom. That's really cool. Oh, okay. So it's tap, circle to crouch walk, and it's hold it to go prone. That's cool. I'm probably gonna have to change it though, because circle for crouch is fucking me up. Oh, he gets leaves on him when he rolls in the dirt. That's dope. Like, you can actually see leaves and shit fall off of him. Yeah. Oh, man. And now swapping items is on the D-pad with the right stick. That's sick. So you hold right on the D-pad and then move up with the camera to swap between items. And left for gadgets. Oh, that's actually really cool how they did that. L1 is now stalking, which honestly, there's not going to be a whole lot of reason uh, for stalking with crouch walking now, but it's good that they kept it there. And having to use the D-pad for it anyway fucking sucked. Oh, they have a quick select for the fucking radio. Oh, that's dope. And now they have an indicator telling you how much of the caratons you have in the bottom corner. Also really cool. And there's a new collectible. They added. I dig that. Okay, let me customize the controls a little bit. Action button. Crouch button. Stalking button. Okay, so attack is now CQC is on the right trigger, like MGS 5, and it's simplified. That's great. Crouch button, reload button, evade button. Um. Okay, so I'm going to change the reload button to circle. I'm going to change the action button to square, and I'm going to change the crouch button to X. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some people wanted them to completely rewrite the story and change all the areas, and I did not want them to do that. They literally just took MGS3, kept the story the same, kept the areas the same, updated the graphics, modernized the gameplay to MGS5 standards. I did not want more, to be honest with you. And Snake vs. Monkey is back! Snake vs. Ape! Yeah. And what's hilarious to me is how they were like, oh, they should have changed more. And then anything that was they changed, people were getting upset about. Like, the characters look slightly different. Oh, this is worse. They got Cynthia Harrell to redo Snake Eater. Her voice doesn't sound the same. Like, no shit. It's been like 25 years. I'm sorry, 21 years. 21 years. She's not going to sound exactly the same. It's amazing they got her back. So the things they did change, you hated, and then you're upset at them for being faithful. Like, yeah, people, you know.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival
God.
is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
Fuck. And you can actually pause and resume dialogue in the radio conversations instead of skipping it all. And pause the radio conversations so you don't miss them.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once it's durable.
There is a lot of cutscenes in the beginning, Sammy. It's kind of just a thing you have to deal with Kojima games. They have a very dense story with a lot of characters, so in the beginning they have to take time to introduce you to it, and so there is a lot of cutscenes at the start of this game. It kind of evens out as you get through it. Same with Death Stranding 2, there's like a lot of scenes in the beginning. But as somebody who loves this game, I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Ability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the item.
Yeah.
Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth.
Also, I saw so many people playing this game and going full action and playing it like a shooter, and that always makes me fucking twitch. Like, yeah, you technically can go full action in this. It's a stealth game, though. Like, why are you playing Metal Gear? It's stealth.
Mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up
Yeah.
over the radio.
Who?
That is
I'll
true.
introduce them to you.
But I'm saying people who play the entire game like a shooter.
Most importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So Save
Yeah.
lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
One of the best
Speaking of
characters in
snakes,
gaming.
You remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS
The boss
together.
is so fucking great.
Jack, is that you?
Fun fact, Samantha. This was widely believed. Well, I'll tell you about this, okay? There's this chick in this game called Ava, and you'll get to see more of her later. But she's kind of like the femme fatale. She kind of fits into the spy archetype. Yes. She is considered to be one of the best sex pots in gaming. And for many, many, many years, they did not say who she was. Whoever played her used a fake name. So it has been a recurring thing for fans. Who plays Ava? And there's theories, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But they actually revealed last year that the chick who played Ava is actually the chick who played Ariel in The Little Mermaid for Disney in the 90s. And the reason why, it's really simple. The reason why she gave a fake name is because she did a lot of family roles. And Hideo Kojima is the one who came up with the idea for her to use a fake name. Because, she was afraid, Hideo Kojima was afraid that since she was doing a bunch of family-friendly roles, if people saw her doing this game as an adult, it could hurt her image and her reputation outside in her job. So to protect her reputation, he came up with the idea of her using an acronym, a fake name. I'm sorry, not an acronym, a pseudonym. Do the boobs. There's actually moments in this game where you can see a hidden camera that shows Snake looking at her breasts. Like, that's not, that's actual thing of the chick who played Ariel being this fucking sex pot femme fatale. Ooh, boobies. You know?
How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
All right, Nero, it's good to see you. I hope you have a great day.
You can tell just...
Let me see. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna quickly end it and restart it.